Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Mr. Reality and Psychic Medium Liz Cross. Liz, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. So we're recording this on September 23rd, 2025. And for those of you that don't know, there was a guy, Donald Trump, used to be president, and now I guess he's president again. And there's been some concerns about his health. So I think 49.99% of your listeners just tuned right out after that. But for those of you still with us, we're going to talk about the president's health concerns a little bit here and figure out what's going on with him.
Okay, great. Yeah. He had some bruising on his hands and then his face, his skin doesn't look very well on his face. So there's definitely been some changes. We just want to see what they are.
So how does he respond to the recent rumors about his health?
Oh, okay. How do you respond to the recent rumors? Oh, about your health. How do you respond? He ignores it. Okay, but let me tell you what else he ignores. He ignores his health. Now, given that he's in the position of being president, he is forced to have checkups, be looked at, blood tests, all those things. But the reality is, he's one of those people that just ignores their health. So they'll get like a twinge of pain or they'll have a problem and they just keep going without looking into it.
He's been diagnosed recently with chronic venous insufficiency.
Mm.
So, is that the cause of his swollen ankles and his other issues that he's having?
Is that the cause of the bruising and the swollen ankles and things like that? Yes, yeah, definitely. And I think we got that on a previous probe where he definitely has some form of congestive heart failure.
Okay. Is that something that he's taking any medication for currently?
Are you taking any medication for congestive heart failure at the moment? No, not at the moment. I do get that he's on something for cholesterol.
Is there anything that's being purposefully obfuscated about his health? There's been people clamoring to say he's not releasing the full records. So, is there anything we're missing?
Is there anything we're missing about your health at all? He doesn't like releasing those records because that's a sign of weakness, right? You think about him and his personality, he's very
Hmm.
alpha male personality, ego. Um, and that's how most people are that are in the position that he's in. I mean, that's nothing unusual.
Right.
But to show that there may be something wrong or cause for concern, well, that's a direct blow to the ego, right? So that's not going to happen.
Is there any cognitive decline that he might be suffering now or mental fogginess from either his workload or other medical issues?
Is there any cognitive decline? No. Are you tired? Oh, he's tired though. Why are you so tired? Because this job is exhausting.
Hmm.
Do you get enough sleep? No, he only gets maybe two. What's the max that you get? Maybe 3 to 4 hours a night, max.
No wonder he looks so tired. Um, is he feeling anything particularly weighing heavily on him right now?
Is there anything in particular that is weighing heavy on you right now? Just the economy. What do you mean about the economy? He's getting a lot of heat from a lot of his supporters about the fact that the economy seems to be in decline. I'm not talking about what the numbers say. I'm talking about the overall feeling out there in the public sphere. People are angry and that bothers him that he hasn't been able to make as big of an impact as he thought he would.
In his previous administration, when they sent out stimulus checks, but is he planning to do any type of stimulus checks to help spur the economy in the near term or long term?
Are you planning to send out any stimulus checks or Doge checks at the moment? We're working on it. But will that mean that you have to print money? See, he wants to do it without printing money. Before, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Reality, you'll know more than me, but it feels like they printed money to make those checks. He does
Hmm.
not want to print money to issue those checks. He believes that he can have the checks issued through savings made in the government cuts.
But isn't there now kind of a windfall from the tariffs and the other plans that he has? And couldn't they just take that money and give it to the American public?
Um, can you actually take money from the tariffs? No, he can at the moment. He's trying to use the tariff money to rebuild the industry here in the USA. That is what he is allocating that money for. Tax cut money and cutting spending, government spending, that is to be given back to the American people. It won't be everybody, though. It's not going to be a blanket giveaway. There's going to be a lot of criteria that has to be met. Yeah, it's working people, and you have to make a certain amount per year, and you have to be in a certain tax bracket. So yeah, that's what he's looking to do. As of today's personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions.
Sure. Understandably, that could change, and he could make up his mind on one thing and then say something, comes up with another idea next week. Who knows? Um, is he feeling anything else that's weighing on him very strongly right now?
Is there anything else that's weighing on you very strongly right now? Melania, what do you mean by Melania? I just don't think she's around very much. I mean, obviously he's very busy. Do you see? He's hardly sees her at all. So do you think, are you scared that she might leave you? No, but he wishes he could spend more time with her.
I was talking more about current events or global events, anything weighing on him there?
Anything else weighing on you? What about the Ukraine-Russia war? Is that weighing on you? I mean, it is. Do you feel you have gone as far as you can go with negotiations? No, Putin's no longer talking again, is what I'm getting very strongly. Like he was looking to see what offers were on the table. He basically wanted us to hand the Ukraine to him. We take possession and we hand it over. We force Zelensky into a peace deal. Well, we were trying to be fair. We were trying to give Zelensky the say so, and that has not worked out. Now, ultimately, let's ask him this question. Do you believe that the only way the war is going to end is if we seize, the meaning we as in the international, heads of state, we seize the parts of the Ukraine that Russia wants and we force Zelensky to sign it? Yeah, he says that's the only way. Now, we have got that time and time again that eventually that's what will happen. What do you think about the fact that their Russian drones were over Poland? Well, in his personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions, that means war.
Against who?
Against who? The Russians.
Does he have plans to take us into war with Russia? And
Um, do you have any plans to take us into? No, he wants to avoid it at all possible costs, is what I'm getting. I'm like, well, a lot of times people say that war stimulates the economy. Do you think that that would be good for us? No, he does not want that. He does not want that. Do you believe that war stimulates it, can stimulate it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. But so you're not willing to do that? No, absolutely not.
in regards to his feud with Elon, they were seen at the Charlie Kirk Memorial the other week. Can he tell us more about what that conversation was like? If there was anything that was quashed?
What was the conversation like with Elon? It was okay. Did he apologize to you? No. Did you apologize to him? No. So when you shook hands, what did you say? Like, how are you? Okay. And what else? It's good to be back. Elon said that? No, I said that to Elon. What does that mean? It's just good for them to be back, together. Are you talking to Elon again? Yes, he is. But are you talking business? We're making business proposals. Is Elon accepting them? No, he's thinking about them. But Trump just gave me the sign like Elon's crazy, right? He just, when you do your finger and swizz it around in a circle next to your head, that's kind of like what he just did to me, Trump, about Elon. So do you think that he is crazy? Absolutely.
Would he welcome Mr. Musk back to do any other type of Department of Government efficiency activities, or is he going to take any of the suggestions they made and implement them? Because I
But
feel like that
he
was a big nothing happening too.
Did you, would you take Elon back in to no, absolutely not. He doesn't want Elon near the government. It's not good for him. It's not good for us. It's not good for business.
But
What
planning,
about
yeah.
what about the Doge? Are you implementing yeah, they've done a lot of implementation. Absolutely. But it's very high tech. They need a lot of technical upgrades, and they're working on that.
Uh, can you tell us what his thoughts are about Elon's trying to launch, or maybe he just said it and forgot it, the American Party, a third tier to the bicameral system we have here in the United States?
Do you have any thoughts about Elon launching a third party? I mean, he doesn't feel threatened by Elon's third party. He doesn't feel as if it's going to be anything major against either the Democrats or the Republicans. But do you believe it could take votes? Yeah, of course it could. But in his personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions, Trump says that he does not believe it would be significant enough to take votes away from both parties to make any sort of impact.
Hmm. I recently launched designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. So can you share with us what plans he has to implement that and any takedowns that he might be planning? Or is that too hot a topic?
Oh, did he? He made Antifa a terrorist organization?
Domestic terrorist organization in one of his
Hmm.
uh, executive orders a few days back.
What are you going to do about the fact that you made Antifa deemed a domestic terrorist organization? What are you going to do? Well, when they start stirring up trouble and hatred and protests getting out of hand, what will happen? They will be arrestable. Do they have the right to protest? Not really. They don't really have the right to protest, he says, with that new order. But I believe that they will let them protest as long as it's peaceful, but it gives them the option to arrest them for more serious offenses than just like disturbing the peace or public order. It gives them more opportunity to charge them with terrorist activity and put them away for a long time, is what I'm getting, if necessary.
Is he taking his marching orders from anybody above him, or does he pretty much make every decision on his own?
Does anybody like give you any marching orders or any orders coming in from above you? No. are you making all of these orders on your own? I mean, there are recommendations through his cabinet, but that he's not taking, he's not being told what to do.
All right. Well, thank you, Liz, for helping clear that up. I want to take this over to your other page at patreon.com/remote Giveon. Well, I have to prove I'm a human. And we're going to continue this discussion with Mr. Trump and a few other hot topics that we might not want to have in the public facing YouTube. But you can go over there and watch part two of this probe with President Trump. And we'll talk more about things that are in the news and Space Force and a lot of other fun stuff on the other side.
Okay, that's fabulous. Thank you so much. Don't forget, Mr. Reality does have a tip jar listed down below.